Yo, what is going on guys, my name's Ffar the Machine, and today guys I've got you a video on how to make literally any weapon overpowered in Black Ops 3, especially this weapon I'm using in the background, the FFAR. So I'm pretty sure you guys will have seen the videos in your sub boxes as of recently about this new site that makes any gun literally reduce the recoil by at least 75%, called the BO3, and I've been experimenting on every different type of weapon that has a lot of recoil, a little bit of recoil, or no recoil at all, and this site seems to do wonders on every single one of those types of weapons. But in the gameplay in the background, as you can see, we've got the fastest firing assault rifle, the FFAR, or the fan favourite assault rifle, whatever you want to refer to it as the acronym. And this particular weapon, the FFAR, I believe has the perfect stats for this type of sight on the weapon, which is the BO3, because it makes it seem like it's zoomed in a little bit more focused on your target. And obviously it's not a weapon like a submachine gun where you're going to be running around the map tons and tons, but it has a really fast fire rate, and the range isn't too good on it, but at the same time it's got that really fast fire rate, and it's an assault rifle in that category. And the placebo effect of the BO3 makes it seem like it gains more accuracy, but in effect you're obviously zoomed more on your target and focused more on your target, and at the same time of doing that the recoil seems to stay exactly the same. And this is a really weird factor for this type of optical in the game, because right now when I'm wall running, when I zoom in on the enemy, I know when you aim down sight the enemy seem bigger in itself, but didn't that seem tremendously more to like an ELO sight or a red dot sight, or even the kind of other ACOG sight in the game that I'm not sure what it's called, recon sight or something like that? And the kick on the gun doesn't seem to be enhanced by that 1.5 enemy size for when you zoom in on the enemy, which it should do really, because if you're going to have a factor changed about a specific thing in the game, then it always has its pros and cons at the same time. So if you can see your enemy more close down a sight, then usually your gun will have more kick, or usually like in other Call of Duties you will have less peripheral vision around your sight because it'll be blurred out like sniper scopes or ACOG scopes or anything like that on Call of Duty Ghosts. So there doesn't seem to be really a handicap, besides the fact obviously the movement system in this game is different to Call of Duty Ghosts, and when you're actually getting that extra zoom in at close range it can sometimes handicap you. But what I recommend if you're going to be using this sight, because it's very good on fast firing guns like the Vesper, the VMP, and even the Razorback I've seen success with when using this actual sight, I recommend upping your sensitivity by at least 2 numbers or so, bumping it up just that little bit for them shorter range engagements. So if you actually have to, you know, sway your sight at those closer ranges, it will be a little bit easier and you'll actually be able to turn and not seem like a sloth when you're turning. But that's basically how to make any weapon overpowered, but it especially works on this kind of weapon that seems like the stats are so good and perfect for this sight, the BO3. So if you enjoyed today's video and basic breakdown of this kind of sight and what it does and the pros of it rather than the cons, because there's not many cons at all, make sure you're leaving a like on the video down below. And if you're watching this video on any of the channel but one called the Ffar the Machine, then make sure you check the video description down below, and I will be the very first link to my personal channel where you can see more videos like this each and every day about Call of Duty and everything to do with improving your guys' experience on it. So thank you all for watching. I love all your faces as usual. Peace out.